everyone, Kevin Richards here from Rock the Stage, NYC here on YouTube, and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. Again, check out the description below there. Everything you need is in there. Get both my vocal courses just for $50 as a digital download. That's half off the normal price for being a cool person and watching this video. You get that cool discount. I'm a nice guy. Also, playlists down there for all sorts of stuff. Over 250 videos of different types of topics, me singing live, all kinds of stuff down there. And to take lessons with me either via the Skype like this, or if you're here in New York City or close by, come into the studio and see me personally. It's all down there. You want to check it out. Today's particular thing is why it's important to vocalize even when you're sick. Now, sick has varying degrees of separation in a sense in terms of how sick you are. Now, if it hurts to even talk, don't vocalize. Just give your voice a rest. It's telling you, shut up. So just do that. But let's say you just have a stuffy nose or a head cold, but nothing is in the throat. It seems to be okay. Vocalize, because what you want to do is you want to find out exactly what your voice is capable of in this kind of condition, what it will and won't do. When you have sort of a stuffed nose and a stuffy nose and all that kind of stuff, you will find that there is a ceiling to which you cannot sing above. And that is because in the upper part of your vocal range, it is resonating mostly in the upper portion of the mouth and the nasal cavity. And if the nasal cavity, your nose here, is blocked with a whole bunch of gunk in there, the notes can't resonate, and your voice will basically just hit a ceiling, and it will not sing those notes above a certain point. You have to find out what that note is, whether it's a sharp, a G, or an A, whatever it is, where you can go. Also, by vocalizing when you're sick, you're also becoming very hyper aware of what it is you're doing physically, mechanically, to make notes. You're going to find that you're going to have to probably pressurize the system, use a bit more air pressure, diaphragmatic, thoracic air pressure, to get the voice just to function, just to kind of work. And you're going to have to find out how much that is. I did a show once with a really, really stuffed nose, and I had to really use a lot of air pressure just to get my voice to function at a proper level. So it didn't do a whole bunch of this while I was trying to sing. I had to give it more pressure so that it would actually grab. If I did it at my normal performance level, my voice would just pop all over the place. So I had to really dig. I was really tired after that show because it was 3 sets of like really, really digging in. And I was sweating because I was like running a friggin' 100-yard dash 50 times in a row. I mean, it was just one heavy thing after another. So, but I learned that that's what I have to do to actually get through the show. Now, to vocalize while you're sick, here's a couple of things to do. Always start always start light. Start light first. Don't go heavy in first. Start light first and see what you can handle, what your voice will do at a sort of low volume range. And then slowly add pressure to that and find out where the kind of the sweet spot is, where you can get a good sound, but you're not shouting everything. But if you can do that, start light first. And I usually have my students, when they come in, I have them do these kind of ha things like this. Ha, 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 and see where the voice kind of craps out, you know. Okay, it won't work. Okay, so your B is your highest note. Now they know I can't sing above a B, so if I have anything in my repertoire, my songs, that requires me to sing a B or above, I know that song has to be axed out of the set. My voice is just not going to go there. And you know you can now make a game plan for the show. I have them do that, and then we kind of add a little bit more pressure to those sounds. So they, ha, 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 ha. Then we kind of do ma, 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 ma. Always down. The exercises are always going down. Now we're going up in range, but we're not doing from the bottom note to the top note of the arpeggio. We're actually starting at the top note of the arpeggio and going downward. So we start in the most difficult note and work our way downward. It's easier for the voice. It warms the voice up a little bit better if you do the top-down phonation. Like that. If everything is starting to sound good and we've kind of found where the ceiling is, then we'll work the lower range and work our way up and down. A little staccato ones and then legato. And we'll see at what pressure level or what volume level is needed to get the voice to function where you're not shouting, but it sounds good and it's not breaking. You know, I had a student yesterday, all stuff in the head, female. We got her up to an E, above high C here, in full voice where she was loud. It functioned, but she didn't sound like she was screaming everything. But it was louder than she normally likes to sing, but it was the only volume at which her voice would work where it wouldn't crack. And now she knows, if she has a show like that, she knows what she has to do to sing like that. So, vocalize while you're sick unless it hurts. And of course, if you're all gunked up in here and you're talking and it sounds like that, don't vocalize. Wait till that clears up and then slowly work yourself back into your vocalizing routine, okay? Till next time, this is Kevin Richards. Keep rocking, keep practicing. See ya.